Hey baby, how you doing? This is Prophetess Brenda, and I wanted to go ahead and give a word to you guys before I go ahead and lay my head down at night. I had Sister Bethany. She made me a nice face cream, a nice night cream for my face, and it just really reminds me of how our Lord really does say, this body is just always withering and wearing and tearing and breaking down. But I've been walking with the Lord for a very long time, and I can honestly say that the more that I get His Word in my spirit is renewed every single day. And I just wanted to encourage all the younger ladies, take care of your skin, honey, because I used to be a king model back in the day, and I know, looking at Prophetess, Brenda or Mary, I don't look like I would have done such things, but every woman has a past, and I'm not too proud of my past, and it is true. I did work for King Magazine, and nobody knows this, but King Magazine actually was around. I've met Marilyn Monroe. And I did pin up with Marilyn Monroe. She was a precious, precious soul, but her heart was filthy. And I actually came to the Lord around that time, tried to minister to Marilyn Monroe. She didn't want it. But they always want the girls to look pretty, always want them prettied up. And they always put, back in the day, we didn't have, the nice makeup that you girls have today. We'd have the MAC and the Maybelline and the L'Oreal. They put extra chemicals. We used to have bleach. They used to mix bleach with baking powder, okay, and crayons, okay, and paint, so we could look pretty in the King magazines. And when I was younger, and Lord knows it's true, my sins are under the blood, but when I was bent over in them there magazines for all the men's in the 20s, I didn't have the Lord at the time, honey. I was just dead dirty in my sins, but I was bent over in that magazine and putting these chemicals on my face. You ladies, you don't put those chemicals on your face. You don't want to be looking like Miss Mary today, I'm blessed to have, sister making, healthy organic night creams for my face, but if I had taken care of my skin long time ago, my face would be looking very different, and Father says you reap what you sow. And although my spirit, my heart, my soul has been cleansed, I ain't bending over no more in no magazines, you understand? I still gotta reap the repercussions for, putting all these chemicals on my face. And I just see so many daughters of Yahweh say, baby, why are y'all putting all this makeup and paint and, taking off your eyebrows just to draw them on, it's just, the Lord done blessed you with your eyebrows, He done blessed you with your beautiful melanated complexion, baby. You don't need no chemicals on your skin, honey. You don't want to be looking like me, I just encourage you, daughters of Yah, fear the Most High. And when, Jesus comes back, honey, you don't want to be a foolish virgin, with all this paint on your face. You don't need to please nobody but God. As long as you got a beautiful spirit, you're obeying the Lord, you're keeping His commandments and keeping your legs closed. Because I used to be a harlot back in my days, honey, Miss Brenda gonna tell you the truth. I used to, bust it open for a lot of different men. But Father has forgiven me, and I just don't want to see these young girls in the Lord, You may not be doing what I used to do. Because I used to bust it open for a lot of different people. Sometimes I didn't even know the man didn't get their name or their phone number. You may not be doing that, but you look like a hooker. Very close, And I just, I see some modest, humble women of God with their scarves on and natural melanated skin looking all buttery and nice and natural. I say, well, I'll be gosh darn, I wish every woman of God would dress that way. If only these women with all this paint on their faces, worshiping the Most High, knew that praise is filthy, just as filthy as my old King nude pictures used to be in King magazine, just dirty.